What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Another week of crosstown conflict. Opening day has come and gone. The Yankees and the Mets both win. Jared, how you feeling, man?
Before we get into the Yankees and the Mets, do you mind if I scream at the camera for a little bit?
Go for it. Yeah, the floor is yours.
MLB, what the fuck? I'm sure it's a strategic plan to have Friday night baseball, but how are you gonna not let the regular man watch Max Scherzer's first game against his former team, the biggest free agent signing of the offseason? Is that safe to say? It was probably the
Yeah,
biggest move of the offseason in
yeah,
all of baseball.
yeah.
And we're not going to put it on fucking TV. We're not going to put it
Facing
on
his old
ESPN. We're not going to stream it on SNY. We're not going to put it on Pix 11. You put it on
ES,
Apple TV. The only people who
ESPN.
use Apple TV are fucking hipsters, TikTokers, and that's it. None of these people are watching baseball. I'm sure you probably got 8,000 people signed up for the free trial. You're going to keep maybe 850 for more than 2 months accidentally paying for it. Where's the business plan putting baseball on Apple TV? No one's watching as it is. Let's make it harder for people to watch maybe the biggest debut of the season. What is that all about?
Yeah,
I I, I just don't even know what to say. Second game of the if it's June 13th, July 11th, August 1st, but to start the fucking season off, not being able to see your team's biggest acquisition was kind of fucking annoying.
yeah. No, it is, and not only was it just the fact that it's you guys just acquired him. He's one of the biggest contracts ever. He's facing his old team. He's
That's
going
huge.
back up against the Nationals that he won a chip with. He's gonna be facing that's a big game, and to put it on Apple TV. I get why they're doing Apple TV.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to get people more into streaming. You're
Yeah.
not gonna have all these Pix 11 games that the Yankees are getting, but just for that game, and to think too, if you guys got rained out on Thursday, that's your opening day.
Yeah.
Opening
Imagine
days on Apple TV.
Imagine not being able to see opening day. I don't think that there would be a
with
mini ride on hand.
with Max Scherzer and everything I'm hearing from how the broadcast was, it wasn't good.
I heard it was terrible.
The clips I've heard too, I'm like, this is boring.
Like
It's not
it's
entertaining. You don't know who these people are.
I know the one woman, she had the short blonde hair. She's on SNY every now and then, and I actually like her. She's pretty
Okay.
good. But
Yeah,
like I understand you're trying to reach a younger audience, but it kind of seemed like the other two, like, they weren't like baseball people, or like maybe like they're good at what they do, but
yeah,
calling baseball isn't for everyone.
no, and that's where I also want to give the credit to ESPN. I was watching that Braves Cincy game. That ESPN broadcast is going to be really good this season.
Who's on that team?
It's I think it's not Book. I know Coney's on there, and
Okay.
I love listening
Sounds
to
good.
David Cohn.
He's good.
Cohn's a great announcer. I really feel like people don't give him the credit that he deserves because he's a really great announcer. But hold on, I gotta look it up.
Nice. All
Um,
right.
but I mean, baseball started, and we got games to talk about finally. How was opening day with Siler McGill on the mound?
The second coming of the great one, Tyler McGill, goes 5 innings, scoreless. I think they took him out at like 68 pitches. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of that, but whatever. The kid had a good start. Get him out of there. Understand. And the bats were there. And I'm gonna regret saying this, but Robbie Cano is fucking hot right now.
Yeah, I mean
He's hitting.
he's
He's doing what
amazing.
he's supposed to. I think he's back on the juice. If we have steroid Robbie Cano, I'll take that every day of the week. Let's see.
Take it for take it for
Go
a
ahead.
year, and then he gets suspended the next two. Take that.
Fire. We only got him for one more year after that. So if we get one good year out of Robbie Cano, we're good. But the thing is, the acquisitions came to play. Marte had a hit. Escobar had a hit. Canna, I think he's been on base 7 times since in 2 games. And the thing that I was most worried about was probably Jeff McNeil. Jeff McNeil, he's batting 570. I know it's only 2 games, but I think he's gonna get back to being a 300 hitter, and that's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if Jeff McNeil can go back to being that 300 consistent hitter in that lineup, that changes the whole lineup around because Marte is a consistent hitter. He's going to get on base.
Yes.
He's going to steal bags. Canna's he's another good one. He's not going to like his
No.
stats aren't going to dazzle you,
No.
but the fact that he plays baseball and he does it really well, that helps him.
Yeah, he's gonna bat 287 and play solid right field. And
Hmm.
Michael Conforto, who? Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I'm about to throw the Mark Canna fucking MVP fucking pick right now.
Oh my god. I don't know what it is. Mark Canna's so ugly.
He is. He
He's
is.
so ugly. Like I just look at him, I'm like, God damn it, bro, you're so ugly. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like him in that jersey. Like he didn't look good in Oakland, but I was like, at least like that Oakland green, it kind of helps you out a little
He's
bit.
got an Oakland
Like
look. If you look at him, and be like, "What team do I play for?" He's like, and you're like, Oakland.
Oakland.
Either Oakland
Like
or the
seeing him on
Reds.
the seeing him on the Mets, I'm like, this is just look ugly, bro.
Fit, bro.
But he
But
plays,
the one positive
plays
thing about
baseball.
being ugly is like you don't have to worry about anything else, bro. Like
No,
you got no drama outside of your life. No
no,
one's
you just
ruin your life. You could just get in
he
there, field pop flies, and hit the ball. That's it.
that's all he's doing, bro. He's not going home. Like he probably has like, decent looking girlfriend, goes home, has a regular life, comes to the ballpark and plays baseball, bro. And just,
Fire.
does his work.
Well, one thing before we switch over to the Yankees opening day, how about Adam Ottavino? The man's a fucking beast. I know it's only 1 game. No one hates the Mets bullpen more than I do, but I'm hyped after seeing him once. 1 inning, 2 strikeouts. Looked fucking
Um,
outstanding. He's striking out Babe Ruth 9 out of 10 times, no doubt in my mind.
give it time. We Yankees fans been there. We've been there. Give it time. He looks good in the first half. In the second half, he's all of a sudden leaving just fucking frisbees in the middle of the zone. It's like, well,
I
kind of
can't.
can't do
I've seen
that.
Mets pitchers throw meatballs.
Kind of can't do that.
They're gonna be fine. All right, so we had the former Yankees. The Yankees had a pretty exhilarating game in the first game. I
Oh
was
man,
talking. I didn't talk. I was talking shit to coworkers in that first inning. I'm like, I told you. I
I
told you.
knew it. Oh, trust me, I had Jose hit me up. Everybody's blowing up the chat. Cole didn't have the best out. I wouldn't say this is not his best outing. He didn't have a good start.
No,
Didn't have a good start. He
he had he had
settled
a, he had
in.
a, he had a he had a rough first like 9 pitches.
Yeah, and you know what? It's expected. What pitcher isn't? Some guys have gotten shelled. Some guys didn't. Look at Jose Barrios. He got fucking rocked in his first inning. He didn't even make it out of the first inning. So for Cole to kind of like settle in, it was a good sign to see him settle in, bear down through some innings in a tough game, and just the new acquisitions kind of helping us out. Rizzo, Donaldson, IKF was doing some things. You're seeing it defensively too, and that's where it helped. Where a lot of things you saw on opening day was like we didn't see this last year. The
Yeah,
Yankees didn't have this last year. You go down 3-0. Last year it would have been like 10-0 almost.
yeah.
But we fight back. We come, we clawed back right into it, and we knew we had guys that could deliver runs. And like to have like the two unsung heroes too are Joey Gallo and Glaber.
Oh, Gallo.
Gallo. I mean, hey, people want to shit on him. Joey Gallo came up in a spot where he had to make contact. He wasn't going to bunt, but he had to make contact. He hit the ball to the second baseman, runners advance, and then Gleyber Torres comes up with a sac fly. We get the run in. Tie game. It's a brand new game.
Yeah.
Like those are big things that I think the Yankees weren't doing last year that I think we could start expecting them to do this year is making contact, putting balls in play, getting the runners moving a little bit more and just going back to playing baseball, which I think this team could thrive off of. And our bullpen was lights out. Seven innings, 1 run. I think they had like 10 Ks, something like that, 9 Ks. That's shut down. We
Yeah.
have guys coming out of the bullpen that are just one after another, just mowing guys down. And even the guy we got from you guys, Miguel Castro, came in a big spot and I think got 2 outs.
He's another one. The Yankees probably won't make the same mistakes that the Mets made with him. They threw him out because he had such a solid first half, and other than what's his name, Aaron Loop and Seth Lugo. He was like the next guy to be trusted with the ball in his
Yeah.
hand, but he's still young. He was burnt out by the end of the season. As long as he doesn't get burnt out, he's going to be a solid relief pitcher.
Hmm. Absolutely. I mean, the Yankees do have to credit Eric Cressy, or not Eric Cressy, Matt Blake. You get Clay Holmes from Pittsburgh. Who was he until he came over and Matt Blake got his hands on him, and all of a sudden everything started changing. So you start seeing all these pitchers. Wandy Peralta, he's a big high leverage guy. Like, we have so many high leverage guys that I feel like if we had to throw Wandy Peralta in at the eighth inning, I'm not crying about it.
Yeah,
Like, I really
I
don't
get
think
upset
I'm
about
having
that
an issue
never.
with that.
So,
So,
are you worried about Garrett Cole at all?
no, he's gonna. Like I said, it was a really good sign that he was able to have those mistakes but still bounce back.
Yeah,
Get out the inning, keep them at three. We could, 3 runs is 3 runs. You're not gonna win a game off of 3 runs.
no,
Especially with the Yankees in that lineup, it's gonna be hard. So I think it was good for him to settle in, and he got some outs. He recorded the outs he needed to get through. He was on a very minimal pitch limit, just because I don't think he's very worked up, and you know, decent outing.
yeah,
I mean, look at Corbin Burns. He didn't have a great outing either.
no.
So
Did you put
it's
money on
it's
him yet?
opening day. Yeah, of course it did.
Good,
Lost her.
good. All right, solid opening day. The Yankees only played one game so far, right? They were rained out the other.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so
But
going into the Mets' second game, we had the first appearance of Mad Max Scherzer. First inning, I think went took him down to 9 pitches, but he ends up going 6 innings, 3 earned runs, 6 strikeouts. Solid outing. Solid outing. If that's your opening week, can't be upset about it. Especially when the Mets are hitting the ball. But I say this every first week of April because the Mets always start hot. But 5 runs the first game, 7 runs the second game. But it's the new guys who are awake. Like, these are the guys you depend on, and you're still waiting from your returning guys to turn it up. Lindor has an RBI, couple hits, took a ball to the head, got right back up like a fucking champ. I think that's the big part. Second game of the season, the skip's running on the field, ready to tear someone's head off. That's 2 days in a row we get pelted.
yeah,
Big Buck doesn't play that. I wouldn't
I
I
don't know.
wouldn't be surprised if like Josh
Big
Bell
Buck don't play that.
takes one to the hip later today.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's that old school baseball we love and we respect. That the game polices itself.
Yeah,
We understand. And it's not like we'll be honest, it's not like they're really trying to aim at them. They're a couple fast, but you hit two people. 4 in 2 days. It's like,
yeah,
and two are in the face.
yeah,
Come on, man.
yeah.
Let's start getting some control here.
There's some mistakes and some things, you know, maybe crowding the plate a little, but your two top guys get hit.
Yeah,
They're gunning for you. They're gunning for you.
yeah, you gotta say something. You gotta say something. You know
All
that
right.
can't just go. That just can't just go by the wayside.
Yeah, so maybe they're feeling the culture change with Buck in the clubhouse. Really like that a
Mm-hmm.
lot. The boys are hitting. Relief pitching is doing their job 2 days in a row. Other than fucking my greatest rival, video game Trevor May, letting a shit missile to Juan Soto in that opener.
I feel
Absolute,
like no, I feel like Trevor May could get everybody out except like the biggest stars in the game.
yeah. Like the
Like
big boys figured him out.
yeah, like Juan Soto, Bryce Harper, Aaron Judge. Like they're hitting bombs.
Yeah,
But it's like if it's like Tyler Wade on like a Tuesday,
sitting him
dude.
down.
Yeah,
So we'll be fine with that. But I'm really excited for this third game. Not really excited. I'm still like I've worn this hat for the last 2 days, but I'm not that excited. Uh, but the other big acquisition in the rotation, Bassett's going tonight against this Washington Nationals team that's they don't look good. I I don't know what to say. I know it's only 2 games, but they're in their home park and they're not playing well outside. Like so,
yeah,
Soto hit the bomb, and I think that's they've scored 4 runs in 2 games, which is what I thought the Mets would be doing. But I'm excited to see Bassett go out. I don't think they'll have him pegging anyone on his first time in the rotation, first day in a new uniform, unless he's just that kind of fucking gritty type of guy, and maybe he will. But I'm excited for Bassett to turn out, and the real so I'm waiting for the lineup to come out. I'm not sure if this episode's going to come out on the 9th or the 10th, but I'll probably try to get it out before the games happen. Uh,
Mm.
but the big story for me is Dominic Smith. I don't think he's going to be on this lineup by the All Star break. I think he's going to get traded this year. I saw
Yeah.
somewhere he mentioned that, yes, I'm happy to be a Met, but who doesn't want to play every day? And it's true. Like, I don't think that maybe he's earned that. He's had one good 60 game stretch. Other than that, I've been calling him a piece of shit. But like, it's something there. Maybe he just needs to be able to play every day for him to get him going, and maybe we could get back pitcher, couple relievers, couple picks. I don't know, but excuse me. But it's kind of clear that like he's not happy with the situation.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely it. Because I was even gonna ask you earlier, like, what's going on with him? He's probably not playing, and that kind of leads into like with us. I just see the lineup today, and they're sitting Hicks down, and they finally are playing Gleyber Torres, but like opening day, you're thinking Torres is gonna get the start at second. You're gonna sit DJ. No, it's not true. So they said Torres, and it's like, is that gonna be a trade piece?
Who did start at second? Was it LeMahieu? Was
Yeah.
LeMahieu okay?
Yep.
And who do you have
Yep.
at third? Oh,
So
you have Donaldson at third.
Donaldson. Yeah.
That's a really good defensive infield.
Infield. Donaldson, IKF, DJ, and
Rizzo.
Rizzo.
That's that's fucking solid.
Very underrated.
Glaber's good, young, but he's kind of the odd man out.
Yeah, and that's where you're looking at it. And it was like surprising to see DJ get the start, and you're thinking, man, they really don't think highly of Glaber anymore.
No, but you're also fucking paying DJ too, though.
That's also, yeah.
You
And you
know,
know what? Like you said, like with Dom Smith, Glaber could be that
yeah.
trade piece for a second starter down the line if there's any injury to fill the gap. So value never hurts to have going into a season.
Yeah.
So
Fuck.
it's just
Who
how
was
you use it.
so someone I forgot I turned off the radio. It was the end of last year. I think I was listening to Karn Roberts and the guy Big Mac was filling in for them, and they're talking. He's just talking. He was slobbing on Glaber Torres' knob the entire time. Like, you don't understand. It's Glaber Torres. He was talking about him like he was fucking Jeter or Mickey Mantle. Like, I
Yeah.
know he had one hot year, but he had a hot year against the Orioles. you know, but like
I
I
mean,
never thought he was that good. He was good, started,
yeah.
but I'm not
He
gonna I'm not gonna pick him over like 14 guys in the league at his position. You know?
he was a high prospect. That was the thing. He was a high prospect that came up, and he came up and had a hot start, and really helped the team through a lot of injuries too in 2018 and in 2019. Like, we were dealing with a lot of injuries, and him and Andujar really stepped up those years. And I'll even be honest. Like, I was even saying you might want to extend Glaber before Judge at one point. I said it. I
Well,
said it. Like now, I mean, it sounds crazy now because I'm like, just fucking give Judge all the money he wants, even though he's stupid for not taking that
how do
contract
you
deal.
turn down 30 mil? That's something we gotta fucking talk about.
I mean,
7 years, 30 mil, 30 mil. Like, well, what is he? He's not a spring chicken. He's not 20, 23,
no,
24.
with everything, I think with the opt-ins and everything, the way the contract worked out, the total was like 8 for 230.
Come on. Come on.
Like, I was like, dude, like, that's a pretty good deal.
That's a phenomenal deal. Like, I don't
That's
like
a phenomenal deal.
he's not getting 13 years anywhere. He's not getting a Harper deal.
No, and
Come on.
to be with the Yankees, like
Yeah.
the rest of
Do you
your
like how you
career,
feeling about that? Like the Yankees made the like you can't be upset with the team. They made the off. They made a
no,
great
no.
offer.
And you know what? They showed they made a great offer because Cashman came out and told, like, he didn't have anybody leak it. He went on there and said, "This is what we gave him."
Yeah.
He
I remember
didn't
him
want it.
I saw a post saying he was disappointed with the outcome.
And you
But
know what? He's looking at everybody else and the money that they get, but I don't think he understands the value of being in New York. You
yeah,
know, being the guy here.
yeah,
Like that's different, you know?
it is.
Like I mean, look at him now. He's got the stands in right field. He's the face of he's pretty I would almost put him up there as almost the face of baseball. You
He's up
mention
there.
baseball to somebody overseas, the first person they're probably mentioning is Judge. Just because of his
No,
size. I mean, they might
no.
mention Otani. They might mention
Yes,
Otani.
yes.
They're definitely mentioning Otani.
But
But then
the
you know they're gonna be like Otani Judge because
yeah,
like his size. Oh, Tiger.
he's
His size.
but it's because he's like a freak of nature. Like he's athletic at
Yeah,
that size. The one
you
thing
don't
that
see
I'll
people
never
like
take
that playing baseball.
yeah, the one thing I'll never take away from Aaron Judge is the fact of like I probably brought this up 10 times in the last year. The one thing I won't hold again, like if you're a 5 year old kid and you go meet Aaron Judge, you're like, Jesus Christ, this is fucking Superman, you know?
Yeah.
And that's a real big deal. You want kids to watch baseball, pop him into a couple of fucking elementary schools, say hello, and you just look up at this fucking mammoth and you're like, oh my, if you're
Hmm.
6'2", you're looking up at this fucking mammoth of a fucking
Yeah.
human being. Like this is a legitimate superhero in my presence. And I think
Hmm.
that's I don't know. Like I can't like be mad at like the organization for they made an offer seven
They made an offer.
with
They
a
gave him a
fucking
fair offer too. Like
more
we're
than
not gonna
fair.
give you this outstanding contract because you're already here.
Yeah,
You're already here. Like
yeah. Like
we
he's
have.
gonna end up fucking getting
And
eight
now
years.
he would have been the highest paid Yankee positional player ever.
Yeah,
Ever. Like what
it's
more could you have wanted, bro?
no idea, no idea. Would he have been getting more per year than Cole?
No.
You think that's what it was?
I mean, it's
Like I
different
don't know.
though.
I don't really watch interviews. He never struck me as like a greedy guy or like an
He never
asshole.
comes off. He's never
Yeah,
came off that
he
way
comes off as
and
a decent
everything.
guy. You seen him play catch with people in the fucking stands in
Yeah.
between innings, like so,
I
like
mean, he went on the CC podcast and was like, "I want to be here." Like he's like, "I want to be a Yankee," but like that's the thing. I feel like he's like not being greedy, but also being like, if they're not going to give me what I want, I could always just go back to LA.
but do they have space for him there either though?
Now I'm
You know,
talking about the Angels.
fucking
You
Angels.
tell me the Angels won't give him that money?
Maybe not. They're paying Trout. They're paying Otani. Do they want three max contracts? You know, like
I
it's
mean,
not like I don't know if they sell out like the Dodgers sell out every week. No one shows up to the third or fourth inning, but
they're not a small market team. They're one of
yeah,
the higher, markets in the league.
yeah,
They have two of the best players in the fucking world.
yeah.
So it's like you have money. They don't spend it on pitching.
No,
They nickel and dime everybody else. So it's like,
yeah.
why wouldn't they bring in three high paid players?
That could have been. I never even thought like, but like in my head, like I can't see him leaving the Yankees. He seems like
I mean, I can't either.
he
Like
seems
it's
like the
just
next
like,
like Yankee staple. You know?
mm-hmm. And I remember what was it? I think it was Brandon Tierney when he was talking about it. And he goes, look at CC, a Vallejo kid. Whole time in California, comes to the Yankees on this contract, and he's a New Yorker now.
Yeah,
You think of CC Sabathia, you think of New York,
yeah. This is his home now.
and
It
it's
became his home.
yeah,
That's
like
that's
he
the thing. Like if you're a champion in New York, you're part of the city. You're part of the area forever.
yeah
Like
yeah.
people fucking Doc Gooden's probably one of the worst people to ever fucking live. The man, the man missed a parade in a fucking crack house. He's still eating a free steak anywhere he goes in New York.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like Daryl Strawberry comes back and that dude could literally buy whatever he wants. Like not even just be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take this," and just walk
Yeah.
out.
See you
It's like,
later,
all right,
Daryl.
it's Daryl. Have a good one.
See you later.
Man's won 3 rings here. Like
Incredible.
you're
But
you're you're a legend. But also, I think the thing with Judges, I was listening, and it could be because it's his agent.
who is Boris's agent?
No, it's just a random guy.
Boris
So maybe it's
would have signed
somebody.
that shit right away.
Yeah,
No,
Boris
no,
would
no,
have.
no, 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 no. Boris would have fucking.
No,
Boris would
there
have,
would have been there would have been like a couple more opt outs or like a
yeah,
no trade somewhere in there. There
yeah,
would have
like
been a funkier deal.
$2 million bonus if he wins MVP.
Yeah,
Eight
right.
hundred
Like
thousand
cash
dollars if he won the World
considerations.
Series. One
Yeah,
point
all
two if he
those
World Series MVP.
exactly. Boris loves doing those contracts.
Yeah,
But now I think because it's like he's an up and coming agent, so it's like he wants to make a name for his client. So I could also see telling Judge like, yo, if you have a really good year this year, they have to up that offer.
yeah, but it's a scary, scary thing. Like we said, he has a super fucking man like appearance, but one thing you can't forget: people aren't supposed to fucking be that big. You know,
No, and move like that.
people exactly. He's a freak of nature. Some people can recover, some people can't. He's been recovering fine, but it's the thing you never know. Like it's just I guess just my thinking. If someone offers me 30 mil for 7 years, I'm not saying no. And
No,
it's
no.
not like it's not like the Cubs offering Rizzo 5 years $120.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's also pissed me off is like Bristow kind of like being in his ear talking about look, I'm not a Cub. Like Freddie Freeman's not a Brave anymore. Like there's no loyalty in this game, and it's like, well, did you look at the situations though? Like it's not like the Cubs offered you 5 for 120, and the Braves went out and got Matt Olson while Freddie Freeman was still on the market.
Yeah,
The Yankees are trying to extend this man and give him pretty much give him everything.
dude, it's bonkers.
Imagine the reception he would have got yesterday if he signed that
Yeah,
contract. He runs out of the field. Oh my god. Oh my, like he's hitting. I would put all my money on him hitting a home run.
how was the crowd reaction for him coming out?
It was good. It's typical Judge.
Yeah, it's opening day. Everyone's excited.
It's the man. You see
Yeah,
Judge. But you didn't like. I feel like the energy would have been a lot better. Like that. Like everybody in the state would have been cheering when they heard Judge's name.
yeah,
Like
100%.
so.
I would have done this.
Yeah. Like
I was at Yankees opening day. I would have been like, all right, let's do this.
yeah.
But
Just
I just really, I don't even know. I don't even know. It's something's gonna happen. You think he'll sign before the season ends, or he's just gonna wait it out?
they're gonna wait it out. He's not gonna talk about it.
Whatever. Good for
It's
him.
done. It's
Thank
done
you.
and over. You know what? We'll find out at the end of the year.
All right. Outside of Yankees, Mets. Did you see what's his name? Acuna being asked if he's gonna miss Freddie Freeman. He's like, nope, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna miss him.
So yeah. So my one thing on that is Acuna's fine with Freddie Freeman going and everything, but he's totally cool with Ozuna coming back, right?
Yeah,
That's no big deal. That's cool.
yeah. It's the one thing. Did you see Freddie Freeman's reaction?
No.
No, it was pretty solid. I don't know if he was putting on a show or he was just speaking from the heart because like it probably seemed like he did want to be a Brave. He was kind
Yeah.
of like he's like we have rules in the Atlanta organization. No, like we don't do facial hair. We don't do long hair. We don't cover up the A on the hat. We don't mess with our faces. Like this is an organization with pride. And I guess he's just basically like Acuna didn't like kind of being told what to do maybe. So there's kind of
Yeah.
like a disparity
There's
in
a balance.
age
Yeah.
because he's like this young hot shot. His old man's telling him like you can't do that. He's probably like I don't fucking like that. And Freeman's like, well, I'm gonna miss Ronald. My family's gonna miss Ronald. I'm gonna miss the Braves organization. It was kind of like choking up a little bit talking about it. So it seemed like he was hurt by saying what Acuna said about him.
Yeah. I mean, Freddie probably had respect for him.
Yeah,
Like he had respect for the player that he was and like how talented he is, and just hates to be like, dang, like that. Like, I left so like Freddie probably feels bad because he's like, I left that bad taste to
yeah,
you, but it's like Ronald's really the asshole here. Like
yeah,
it's like
absolutely.
dude's really great and everything. Like he's probably I was arguing with John the other day. He's probably a top 2 player, you know.
Do you think he
But
was bitter that he wasn't part of the World Series team?
I think so.
It's probably
I
like
think
it's
so.
probably a little bit of like this old man was trying to tell me to do, and then this old man is best season of his career, won the World Series, and I
Yeah.
was on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Probably one of those
But I mean,
things.
I was telling John too. I was like, you can't put honestly though, you can't put the success of the Braves totally on Freddie Freeman.
No, it was a team effort, but
It was like beyond like I was talking to him. I was like, the Braves weren't really anything all those years that Freeman was
Yeah,
there, and it
yeah,
took up until Acuna for them to become relevant.
yeah. Get the
And
guys out.
and then Acuna goes down mid-season. They look like they're about to fall out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Anthopoulos makes the adjustment, gets these outfielders, and they're back on a playoff run now.
They fucking they platoon swap the entire outfield.
Yes, like that's what I'm saying. Can you really look at Freddie Freeman as being the catalyst for those
Yeah,
championships?
but he's a key
I
part.
mean,
You can't.
he's a
He's a
key
key
part of
part.
that
Yeah,
organization.
yeah,
Of the organization, he's been there for a while, and he was the captain. And at that, someone like Ronald does have to respect that though, coming up, despite
yeah,
how great you are.
yeah. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. I'll probably tune into the first Braves Dodgers game that happens.
That's gonna be interesting.
All right. What else we got around the league? I haven't really paid attention. I've been watching the Masters the last 2 days. I'm
I'm
watching Tiger
dead.
take
Yeah,
fucking practice shots right now.
yeah. I'm sadly watching the Masters too, so no baseball yet. A lot, not much really is going on around the league. Just
Yeah,
games happening. Nico Horney hit the first Horning hit the first home run of the season. Um, some crazy comebacks with the with the Tigers and Toronto. So there's definitely some good baseball going on. It's been an interesting year because this offseason there's so much jumping around, so much moving that you almost don't know what teams are.
yeah.
Like
No,
what
you
is
never know.
what is Texas?
They in the first couple innings, they looked like a fucking powerhouse yesterday.
The first couple innings of that game of Toronto, Texas. I'm like, so this is the team I have to be afraid of to win our division.
Yeah, did you delete that tweet?
I didn't send it. I thought about
Nah, bro, you did. You deleted that shit, yo. I wish I screenshotted it.
it. Put it on freezing cold takes.
Jesus,
Oh man,
bro,
I was actually cheering.
I ate an edible last night, and I'm just fucking. We're watching videos at my buddy's house, and then someone's like, my buddy's like, because my buddy's fucking big on gambling. He's like, holy shit, the fucking Blue Jays came back, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking, I'm gonna cook them later.
Oh my god, yeah. I was in my head. I was like, yo, this is it.
Yeah,
And
bro.
it sucks because I took Toronto in my fantasy league. I take them in my bets. I'm like,
Yeah, bro.
everything went downhill quick. I was like, oh, okay.
I think that's one thing that one game in the first week of April proved the Blue Jays are going to be an absolute problem. As
Their
a
games are
team
going to
with
be
like
interesting to
seven,
watch.
like I know it's early in the game. Seven runs is a lot. 7 runs is a lot.
7 runs is a lot.
If it's July or August, some teams are like, all right, let's just get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah,
Everyone's fresh, everyone's hot,
they
and
took out
clearly they got themselves
they
a
took
team.
out they took out their ace in the first inning. You only got one out. Brios got one out.
Bro, and he's gonna fucking bounce back too.
Yeah,
He's
he
just
is.
fine.
He needs to. I need him to. He's in my fantasy team.
Shit. All right. See what else? I don't. I'm looking through it. I can't see anything. We talked about benches clearing. We talk about the Astros are gonna be fucking good.
Yeah, I said it, man. That the pitching staff's really good. Framber Valdez, he's a good pitcher, man. He's gonna be really nice this year. Watch out for him.
Has Verlander made a start yet?
I don't think so. He might go today,
Verlander,
unless it's Garcia.
Saturday start. Yeah, he's gonna
Saturday,
be good.
so he starts today. So he goes today.
Yeah. All right. I'll probably
Interesting.
try to catch. That's my favorite old man in the league right now.
Yeah, it just sucks. Their games don't start till like 10 o'clock at night.
See. Oh, all right. So I'm definitely not going to catch any of that. But you know who else gets their first start today? Man out
Oh,
in Los Angeles. Another man gave $10 million to Noah Syndergaard.
oh yeah! Wow, that's gonna be a good game.
He's
Jared's
he's
gonna
gonna
miss all of it.
he's gonna yeah. I'm gonna see the highlights in the morning. He's he's gonna have a good. He's probably gonna go 14-6, 193 innings, 200 strikeouts.
Solid.
That's a great year. He's gonna get himself paid.
But you know what? If he was on the Mets, he's going 1-2.
Yeah, one and
Missed
two.
half the year.
Yeah, injured in May because he has his own workout plan.
He's got to get grounded with the earth again.
That's it. All right. I think I'm going out a little later, so I might post another TikTok to the cross down Instagram.
Love it, love it. You got to get that up. Our Instagram's booming right now.
Fucking back,
All the
boy.
memes.
That's it.
We're back. Baseball.
All the wrestling
Fucking
memes of
back.
me just fucking drinking milkshakes.
And wearing sweatpants.
That's it. It's huge, baby. All right.
Hey, you know what? That's all you need in your life.
That's it. You got anything else?
That's it, man.
That's it. All right. Baseball's back. Maybe we'll do one Sunday, or probably not because we're both bums. Uh,
Yeah.
so we'll have
I got a double header tomorrow. I don't know
yeah.
how
All
good
right.
I'm gonna be feeling after that.
All right. So we'll be posting on the gram. We're gonna next week. We're gonna have a full week under our belts. I'll be complaining about the fucking relief pitching because they had one bad game in a week, and we're fucking back, baby. Baseball's back. Let's
We're
fucking
back.
go.
I got one prediction though. Edwin Diaz is gonna blow the game on Jackie Robinson Day and Tom Seaver Day and Mets opening day.
Yeah.
Book it.
Agreed.
Book it. Book it. That just sounds like a perfect day.
They're on Tom Seaver Day. They're gonna be throwing a complete game, like three different pitchers, complete game shutout. Diaz is
Up
gonna blow
three
it in the
nothing.
ninth.
Up 3-0.
No, I'm gonna say up 2-0, and he gives up a 3-run bomb,
Uh
and he's gonna point at the sky. All right, lock it in.
Lock it in. Put money on it.
All right, Cross on Conflict. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, all 6 of our TikToks account that we don't post on, and we'll see you next week, boys.
Later, guys. Let's go Yankees.
All 7 of you stay crispy.